Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. Woo! So last episode I talked about how I was going to do some base defense, still plan to do it. If you guys enjoying my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and all that in between. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints along the way, and at some point, I don't know if it's going to be this playthrough, next playthrough, but we're going to test out what is the best way to make money, but that's going to be, as I said, way down the road. In the meantime, I spent like did I just watch a... Okay, no, I did not watch a bird just drop dead in the water. Nice. I spent like over I don't know, 5, 6 days in that city over there. Holy mother of nuggets, that took forever because of sleep, food, water, energy. But we got a bunch of lead from looting over there, and we made a lot of money. A lot of money. My recommendation... That's not it. My recommendation, though, is before selling plastic after a big loot run, if you got a decent amount of cloth and plastic, convert it into Kevlar. It gives you about 4 coins extra for the cost. So like this is 450. This is 6 cents. So that's 456 and you're getting 460. It does because it takes 3 of these, and it takes bark chip. But it's worth it because the space you save. So as you can see here, plastic stacks in tens and takes up this much. So for 5 stacks of this versus 1 stack of this for the same, 50, 50. So I'm going to be converting this. This is all from the that city. Everything in here is from the city that I looted. Nails, this. I'm going to be converting this into money. That's another 300. What? Anyways, that's like another 300 gold here. This is like another 280 for that, and then when I convert this all into here, that's going to be about half, so that's about another 300. That's about 600-ish right there. And then we can sell a few bits of this, and yeah. Anyways, base defense. Not sure how long it's gonna take because I did pre-set up a bunch of it in the meantime. So basically all I gotta do is just run around. So I'm giving you a tour of how much area I'm gonna be covering, and I probably will plan out a few other things, like where the garage is gonna be, where I'm going to give you a tour up there. Admittedly, someone in the comments suggested adding why didn't I make that to the one more higher to make it even, and well, it's because I ran out of steel. Gotta love oh man. We'll get over there and I'll show you what I have planned, but in the meantime, we're just going to just run along this and speed. Yeah. Oh. Either I ran too fast or yeah, this was running too fast. Yay! And I'm gonna have to start getting more power, which means we're gonna have to get over there set up soon. Because I could try and buy the watermill, but whew, that is expensive when components are a little tad rare. Getting a drink real quick. But yes, you might be thinking this is that's not rare, but you take in account that that's 3 stacks of electricals up there plus 3 stacks of mechanical, or a little less than 3 stacks mechanical versus well, 3 stacks of mechanicals, and then we've got another stack of electrical right there, another, and then you got 1, 2 more stacks over here and all that. Like, whew, it is Oh, mama, talk about expensive. Oh yeah, more rope. We're gonna need lots more rope. In fact, I think I'm gonna take all this. Ooh, we got bark chips. Perfect. I think I can make Kevlar on here. Oh no, we need the loom. Now I'm thinking about it, and I might actually want to set up a pathway. So basically, no. Basically, what I want to do is drive up to here, then build a path from here all the way up to here, cross through here into the desert area here, and then set up extractors, oil oil processors, and basically set up a Kevlar production facility over here. Then we can create a pathway over to here down to the trader. When we get to the trader, we can sell stupid amount of money. Now, I had a plan for to build either up here or up here. I don't remember where, but with the city, that changed that, and I decided to build here. Next episode, or not next episode, but next series, depending on what happens, I might build in here. Right, we gotta get this, keep this going, because I'm gonna need a lot of fragments. A lot of fragments, because I'm gonna have to take my upgrade hammer, and we're gonna have to start beating the hell out of all these spikes. And then we've gotta start working on making, excuse me, repair kits for Mike, so he can run around and repair the fences. Oh yeah, that was something else I was gonna do. I need think 1, 2. I think I need 2, but let's go 4 and 4. And actually, you know what? We can just go in. No, not the Itempedia. Build. Placeables, furniture, kitchen. We need 10 planks and 10 nails. Okay. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can literally just, well, we got, oh yeah, I gotta go put those in my delivery thing. As you can see here, we've got a bunch of 100 300 biofuel. That's 10, 20, 30, another 30 coins right there. I should really start working on the water pipes. Speaking of, I need to, I believe, drop you, take you, and take you. Part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to be able to just pick up water whenever the hell I want. Oh yeah. Oh, there's not as much. Okay, never mind. I was about to say that's gonna be like another 100 plus gold. I will say when you get the Lucky Raider perk, I believe it's what it's called, you want to raid that city, and I hope the developer adds in more, because they could theoretically throw one up in here, they could throw one up and over here, they could throw one on here, they could throw one right in the center of here, and they could throw one right up in here. They could throw more all over the place, but those are areas I think would be pretty decent. Maybe over here instead. And you could have a little pathway that comes from here all the way through here across to here like this. Maybe put in a road along here that goes into there. But if you start adding too many... Wait, what? Oh, I was about to say, what the hell are you doing, dude? Where? Actually, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be... Is something wrong with these? Oh, mother flip nuggets. That explains... well, we need more power. When I saw... Okay, that's just a dead bird. I thought that might have been a dead wolf. Some new infected that would be quite interesting. Yeah, when I forget to turn this off at nighttime, we could potentially lose power. And yeah, speaking of, I'm keeping this protected because whew, that is expensive as hell. Anyways, back to whatever the hell I was doing. Right, we were gonna set up some water real quick. Oh, out of stamina. Gotta get my stamina up. And I definitely, there's a few other things I would like to get to. We got all of that. We're missing the planks. Mother flip nuggets. Oh well, look, thankfully, there's planks right up here. Yay! Oh, turn that off. Bright as hell when it reflects off that. Absolutely love the elevator. And I definitely got a hell of a build. Yeah, I could definitely raise this up and it would be... I think it would be level right here. I think. In the meantime, we're gonna be we're gonna be we're gonna be setting up my workshop here. So the plan I have for here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 sections here, we're gonna have this be a bottom or a low floor, and what we're gonna have is what do you call it? We're gonna have benches, saw benches, in the center. So right about in the center here, we're gonna have a line of these. Then we're gonna have log holders on one side, either this side or that side, and then we're gonna have planks on the other side. From there, we'll have stairs that come up. I think 1, maybe 2. So we have up, put a little square, then turn up and go up that way again. Then we'll have this extend back about as far as we can, and then we'll have another a big layer over there, and that extends back over there, which will have our forge and a few other things along the way, and so many other fun bits. This is going to be a hell of a project, but we're gonna want power first. Now you have a oops. Okay, I still kept most. You do have a choice. Now, mother flip nuggets, I forgot that. Planks, we're gonna put all that. Actually, I grabbed way too many of those. Anyways, screw it. I forgot what the hell I was gonna be talking about. I'll probably remember in a little bit. We're gonna need to set up wires and a few other things in the process. And get it all going. The reason why I have the water thing going for this is because the more, the less he has to do, the faster he can pick. The faster he can pick, the more money I can make, because biofuel, although yes, it is very slow, very, very slow. Takes like 2 hours to make a batch of biofuel, but whoo, it's decently stackable. Right, let's go put a... Actually, we need to, I believe, was it 2, 3, 3, you and you, and there we go. I am gonna have to start thinking about plumbing and start, excuse me, start thinking about a few things. But now I can go boop, water, yay. Actually, fill it up. There we go. Anyways, back to whatever the hell we were doing. Now, the reason why I'm wanting to focus on defense, although I haven't really been focused on it, is because raids. I'm thinking I might pull this fence back and have it stop right here. So I might pull this back and do that. Ooh. I think that's a future raid. You know what? Let's slap in what we need here. We'll get this. Oop. Get this all set up. Oh, we're tired. And you know, I gotta be careful. There's like the city right there, which actually is a great moneymaker living right next to it. We're gonna go play with you. Actually, yeah, I think this is a raid. I think this is a future raid. Hi, guys. Probably. You know, one thing I'm highly impressed about is the fact that I took on, wait, 3 of them, and they only hit me once. Where the flip are you going? Come back here, you flip nugget. I know I picked the fight first, but this is your fault for raiding me. Wait, that is cheating. I want to run through trees. Why can't I? What? Okay. Well, never mind. So much for so much for that. We're gonna need to cure ourselves though, because yay. Right. I'm gonna have to start thinking about building a gate or an entrance, and we're gonna have to start worrying about Mike. I do have some bandages in here somewhere that is going to be needed. I think there. Nope. 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 Do I really not have any bandages? Huh. Alright, well, let's check the other side. Rope? Nope. Oh, wow. Wow. I don't have any bandages. Nice to know. Anyways, we need to sleep a little bit, and we need to cure our thingy. Yep. Slap you on. What are we at? 71. Yeah, you know, I probably won't use that, but I am gonna make some rope and a few other things. So let's move that. Store the planks. I'll worry about the whatever you call it, the forges later. For now, let's just hurry up and get our defense up and going, and we can store a few other things away, and this should help out significantly, like stupidly significant. What's this? No. This? No. I think one thing that would be nice is if there was some more to do with this. Like maybe... Okay. Like maybe give us a character model we can use and craft, and whew, I don't think I need that much, but hey. But a character model we could use, because oh right, we need to take a small nap. Good enough. Small nap. Let's go. Now I could, now with this, I showed you up there what I have planned for that. The only reason why I have this here is because I needed a path for Mike that he can use and fix his pathing. Right now, his pathing is not the best. And, he doesn't like traveling over water. He doesn't like traveling... Ooh. Money. My money. He doesn't like traveling over a few water and a few other things. I think he's going to have to magically repair these. And these, I'm hoping, in the winter, stick up high enough that the enemies can't actually walk over them. Otherwise, I'm not sure what to do with those. Because admittedly, having them float on water is not ideal. You could do it, but I don't want to. Now let's just speed run. Oh. But yeah, over here, we've got our pathway. And right about here is where we're going to have our tower that goes up. We're going to try and reach way, way, way up there. So we can start slapping down a bunch of solar panels and a bunch of wind turbines. Solar panels, they're just for looks. Or they do help out during the day. Wind turbines are what I really want. They have unlimited power, between 10 to 40 power. So as you saw there, I sometimes produce like 600 power. It is ridiculous, but at the same time... One thing I would love to see is traps. I tried making a few traps before, but animals... in previous builds, this build, animals just run through these now. So there's no point in trying to create animal traps. Whee! Speed building! Yeah, gotta love when you're just going through. I may have to double check. Dang it, I hate when we come across that, but don't you love when you could just run through and build everything at the speed of light like that? It's amazing. Now, setting it up took quite a while, but still. Oh, dang it, I hate when I miss stuff though. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave this just as is. I'm definitely without a doubt gonna leave this all set up other than this little bit of entrance. I'm gonna keep this open a little bit wider for me. Oh, we're done with defense. Wow, I made a bit too much. 51? Made 51 too many. Sweet. That means I can repair these at a later date. Alright, well, first off, we need to keep an eye on these. As you can see, we're building up too much stone. And that means I want to start working on my workshop. But I want to also get myself... what do you call it? Build placeables. Electric saw bench. We got the mechanical, we got the electric, we got the iron and the copper. We do have the electricity during the day. Might flip nuggets. Let me... There we go. Yeah, see, power available. Turbines are at max power. Wind turbines are at max power. This produces a minimum of 180. This produces 120 at max, so that's like a minimum of like 300 power. This consumes 150, that's 250 right here. So if I throw on the saw bench, I would need a minimum of 450 power. Oop, wrong pipe. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, dang it, I'm gonna have to look into getting a few things. I might go for the gas generator because I found a spot in the city that that generates gas. So every 10 days I could do that, which means I could slap down a gas generator, power it up, and then bada boom, we've got a gas generator going for our electric saw bench. Although admittedly I would like to try and rely on clean powers, but I might go for the water mill, but that's going to be after I get the saw bench because I can run the saw bench for a little bit at periods of times. I think I'm gonna start working on the foundations up here, just to plan out a little bit, and a few other things. I do have some experiments I'm gonna have to test and run in the process. uh, that might need a little fixing. I should not be able to back off enough to be able to fall in between that. Oh no. Oh. Hmm. I mean, we can squeeze through that, but I would like to be able to place a door like this on my elevator. If I cannot press that button through that's gonna be stupid and a little annoying. All right, well, going up. All right, well, we've got this up here. I'm gonna be plopping down as many of the foundations as we can, and I'm gonna be looking at how wide to make this and how wide to make that, and then we'll start setting up a few other things in the process. In the meantime, let's get some planks going. We're gonna have to get rid of the lead, or not lead, but rope for now. So in the meantime, base defense. Da-da-da. Oh, there's him chopping down some trees. In the meantime, we're gonna call it here. So if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just running around, talking, complaining, telling you what I did, and speed running, speed building the spikes. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, make sure to check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you guys want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode, so bye-bye.